Hey guys, I want you to take a minute. I'm going to be talking about nutrition, but for you guys that are very confused, after you listen to this, don't worry. You can get my app. All I need you to do is click right here, and you got my app, and then we're working together. So I work with people around the world, one-on-one. And something that I receive and I need to know first is what their nutrition plan is. And then I get their nutrition plan. I see it's not a good nutrition plan. That's why they're coming to me. And then I make a nutrition plan for them and I send it back. And then it's usually a nice rebuttal where they're like, hey, well, can I put this instead of this? Can I have some ice cream here? Can I have chocolate cornflakes after my workout? It's fat-free and it's high carbohydrate, so I could have it there. Can I have my jelly at this time? It's again fat-free and it's sugar, so it's good recovery at this point. And I'm sitting there just trying to analyze this and understand I'm looking at your pictures, the majority of you. And now you got to comprehend what I'm looking at through my eyes. The reason why I don't wear tank tops or shorts is because I have so much respect for Flex Wheeler or Dorian Yates or Lee Haney or Arnold Schwarzenegger that did that in Gold's Gym. So until I am better than them, until I look better than them, I'm not walking in there in a tank top and shorts. That's me personally, but you can understand where my mindset is. Now with that being said, I'm getting photos of people. So, and I'm looking at you and then you're saying, hey, I want cornflakes. Cornflakes. All right, I want some jelly. That's true. It's fat-free and it's high in sugar after a workout or something. And then I'm trying to comprehend that you are like me and you're trying to get to this place, this pinnacle of this body. I want to look like Arnold or a portion of Arnold. I want to look like Flex, or I want to look like these models on the cover of the magazines. That's the goal. You know, I want to look like this girl that's on the cover of the magazine. Can you make me look like this? And the girl's 23 years old and maybe you're a woman in your mid 40s. So correct me if I'm wrong, but you're on the pinnacle other side. You're on the other side of this dream. And I understand that it's a dream and you want to make it happen, and I'm here to make it happen. What the disconnect here is this. On this side, you got these bodybuilders and fitness girls that are dieting down and they're extreme. They're extreme. They're broccoli, they're rice, they're oatmeal, they're chicken throughout the day, and that's pretty much it. So they're already extreme. And then they have good genetics, and they have age on their side. And they got that time to get it in where you're probably a parent and have kids and a full-time job. So they're over here giving it everything with very little to other stuff, where you're over here working your butts off, asking to look like this, but not willing to do any kind of comprehension of reality, of nutrition and stuff. And I'm not here to say this. I'm not here to say dieting can't be somewhat fun. It can be. But when you come to me and say, this is my goal, this is what I want to achieve, then it's really technically up to me to say, this is what you're going to have to do. This over here is what you have to do. This is the drive that you guys are going to have to give to do that. And if you can't, understand that's okay. That's fine. If you want the cornflakes, the sugar, you want the ice cream at certain times of the day because that's your little sweet tooth, your dark chocolate and those things, I'm okay with that, because you may believe that a calorie in is calorie out. You may believe all carbohydrates are the same, all proteins are the same. It's not. And it really is not. And here's the one final verdict to that. I want you all that believe that calories in and calories out are the same and all proteins are the same. Just stay on your, let's just go ground beef, you know. It's okay if it's 30% or whatever that is. And then when it comes to carbohydrates, replace it with some kind of nice sugars or something sweet that are carbohydrate based, and enjoy that for the next year. And let's see how that body changes. For your other portion of people, go strict. Do this crazy stuff that these bodybuilder and fitness people do and just kind of go rice, oatmeal. broccoli and chicken. And let's see who gets in better shape. I don't think you guys are going to argue that point. So at some point, you guys got to start making better choices. You've got to start making better choices on what you're doing. And it's going to go from that nutrition. If you can't comprehend what nutrition or what good nutrition is, I got great news for you. Great news for you. Let's say you're a vegan, you're a carnivore, you're diabetic, you're allergic to gluten, whatever the reason. I have my app launched last month, absolutely going global, and it works on everything from a Microsoft phone to a OSL. What is it? OIS. iOS. There we go. See, that's why I got my computer man here. Smartphones, Samsung and Apple. Works on everything. So you can get my app, put in your body weight and everything in measurements, put in what you're allergic to, what you don't like, what you do like, and then it will I'll get back to you within 48 hours, get you a nutrition plan, and then I will change that nutrition plan up every 2 weeks. You know why it changes every 2 weeks? Anybody? Jeffrey?
Metabolism changes.
There we go. Did you hear that?
Ooh.
The body changes within those 2 weeks. So you can't stay on the same nutrition plan that you started at because you already changed. Maybe you dropped a couple pounds. Maybe you gained a pound of muscle. That means the calories have to change as well. So you keep going. We don't plateau. We keep getting better. Also, it takes off that guesswork. When you're thinking, I don't know, I'm just going to have honey after my workout, and that way I spike that the insulin and start the recovery process and all that kind of fun stuff. I'll choose it for you. I'll get that for you, something that you like, and that way you guys start making the right choices. But for everybody that's out there, you got to be honest with yourselves. This isn't me being harsh to you. Let's take this off the plate. Let's take me saying I'm being mean to you and I'm being harsh. This has nothing to do with me. This is you guys deciding that you want to get to this kind of shape. You want to be this great, but you're not willing to diet. You're not willing to choose or get rid of anything where these guys are. You're not willing to work out as hard as these guys. You're not willing to sleep as much as these guys, not taking as much water as these guys. And like you guys all say, these guys are probably taking a little something to get there, even more so. And you're not doing that. But you still want to get in the same shape? I hope you guys are looking at me right now at the computer as I'm looking at you, kind of just going, that's a shock. Shocker? Jeffrey? Mona?
Yes.
Shocker. Shocker. Guys, let's start making better decisions, okay? A keto diet, great thing if you like it. Like I've always said, guys, if you guys don't follow me, any diet, well, except a vegan diet, but a vegan diet's going to be something that you're doing more for your emotional state, is great, and it's great for a period of time. And everything works if you're consistent. So if you want to do keto, go ahead and do keto. Here's one thing I would say, here's one thing that I would say though, if this person right here is saying, hey, a keto diet, let me ask you this. Have you been dieting previous to the keto diet? Or is this you just going, hey, I need a trick. I heard about this diet. I'm going to jump on it. Well, then you're going to be like, oh, this is the greatest thing in the world because you haven't been dieting. You're consistent for the first time. And so you're going to blame it on the keto diet's the greatest thing in the world. Like I spoke about yesterday, and this is for all of you guys. Don't jump from terrible on what you're doing. Don't jump from over here and jump all the way over to this bodybuilding diet. Just remove fried foods, remove the sodas, remove just little things, and that's already going to start to change you. And then as we keep going, we will get better and better. But here's the biggest problem. Most of the questions you guys ask shows me that there's so much more, I guess you got to learn. Because if you say, hey, should I stop pre-workouts or is creatine good? There's a whole world that you just missed by asking those questions. like, I don't know how to say this, but stop trying to think that you know what you're doing. You're hurting yourself by assuming that you know what you're doing. You haven't got there yet. Maybe you've made better goals. The reason why the motivators come to the motivator is because of the fact that I can still get them better than where they've got themselves. And that's why the app is set up to make it easy for you guys. And it's fun to keep track, and it changes, and we stay in touch better. So, we good?
Mm-hmm.
We're good?
Good.
I just wanted to get on there today because I was sitting here doing cardio, and I'm sitting there looking at these plans that people sent me, and I just really want to tell you what I was saying. What's your carb loading and fruit philosophy with the fruit about Mike? Check out the YouTube video. Somebody just asked about the fruit. Yeah, that's on my carbohydrate video. Make sure to watch that. And we're going to categorize the videos. Nutrition will be in one category, training will be in another category, celebrities or athletes in another category, kind of thing, so you guys can find that. But yeah, it's a great one. I'm not going to explain the fruit stuff right now. We already did a good 20-minute video on that. What's that?
What about this bodybuilders that walking around in shape all the time? Are they on a strict diet? Are they like?
Yeah, they're pretty strict.
You
Not
think
as good as you. No.
Good
But
metabolism,
Mona was just
good
saying
legs.
that you guys also, just if you guys watch Mona and how she eats, she makes right choices, and that's why she's able to eat 300 grams of carbohydrates a day. And one of the biggest things that I receive is just people talking about how the amount of food that they're eating, they can't eat anymore, but the person's only eating 3 meals a day. Also, protein isn't a supplement. Just for anybody understand that. So it's a nutrition. It's actually protein, which is like chicken or eggs or anything else. All right. That's just a little tidbit for anybody that's out there thinking that that's vitamin. Have a great day, guys. What is the app called? The app's right on the page, bud. Just throw glasses on. It's right there. And I'll also put it right down on here again. So just stay right there. And the app's right in front of you. Thanks, guys. Have a great day today. For my YouTube subscribers, again, great job on reversing that mind process of this is information to use, not get angry about. Subscribe to the channel and let me know what you want to see.